my voice. And I'm I'm Ravi, and I'm working in an MNC, and I'm having of experience of 4 years of experience, and I have implemented for 3 customers, and I'm working on the fourth customer in success factors recruiting module. And let me tell you people. Hi Mohit, hi Manap, and hi Kishore. And Kishore, we have Mohit and Manap. And Manap, we have Kishore and Mohit. And Mohit, we have Kishore and Manap. Yes. Before starting the session, Mohit, could you please tell me what is the recruiting process, where it starts and where it ends?
I believe.
Do you have any idea?
Sorry. I think the information you get from our job requisition, job offer, and offer letter. And I think that drives the information that comes into recruiting from RMK. Correct?
Okay. Yes, you are right, but it's only a part. But in reality, it starts from identifying a job vacancy position. First of all, recruiting process starts from identifying a vacant position. Let us start with the recruiting process today first, and then once we go through it, what are the steps behind this, and afterwards we will start working on the templates. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Yep. See, recruitment process starts with identifying a vacancy. First of all, in a company or in a wherever you are searching, we need to identify a vacant position. A manager or the person responsible for that position will identify it, saying that this is vacant. Then the second step in this is he will raise an approval to hire for that position. Once he get approval from the higher level management, then the third step is he will create a job requisition for that position. And the next step is approval of job requisition. Once the job requisition is approved, then the job will be posted using either it will be intranet, internet, agencies, or LinkedIn or any other job portals. After this, once the job is posted, people will apply. How they will apply? For example, if a vacancy is there in a company, what we will do? How we will apply? Any one of you, please? Kishore?
What was the question again?
Good. If a job is posted via intranet or internet or agency, candidates will apply.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Let us take we as an example. If you are the candidate, how you will apply? What are the things you will provide while applying?
I'll create a profile for myself.
Yes, you will create first a profile. You will register online, or you will register first. You will provide your details first, right?
Yeah.
And then you will apply.
That's right.
Okay, so you will create your profile using candidate profile, and you will send an application using candidate application. See here, job requisition is one template, XML template, candidate profile is one XML template, and candidate application is one XML template. Okay. Next, once a candidate applied to a company, then the process starts. What kind of process? Then they will start hiring or the talent, identifying the talent, right person. So in this, we have different statuses like forwarded, applied, shortlist, recruiter review, next level review, interview, salary negotiations, offer approval, offer acceptance, hire. I'm providing you, these are the sample things, but these statuses will be based on the customer's or the client's requirement. Whatever he asks, we will configure them. I will show you how to configure them. No issues in it. Just I'm showing you to have an idea before going through the actual implementation part. Okay. So talent profile. In this talent profile, we will continue, we will perform the interview process and move the candidate to higher position. And once we move the candidate into ready to hire position, then using and for this we have two processes. If onboarding is implemented, the process will be RCM to onboarding and from there to RCM to EC using integration template. So here another XML template is integration template, and for offer we have offer template. Okay. And once the candidate is moved to Employee Central, then we don't, in this way, a candidate will be converted into an employee. And this is the recruitment process. Okay. Okay. Mohit.
We are having the same issue again. In between, we are losing the voice.
Yeah, same here. You're breaking up a lot for me.
Oh. So where you left, let me start again. Let me tell you again. No issues. When you are just put on a message, I don't know why it happened, but it's everything is fine here. Let me start. In recruiting process, we will identify a vacancy first, and after a vacancy is identified, the responsible person will request for approval for hiring that vacancy, and then he will create a job requisition using job requisition template. Okay. Oh, thank you. And once the job requisition is approved using the roadmap, then they will post the job using intranet, internet agencies like this. And then a candidate will apply using candidate profile and candidate application. So here, until here, we have three XML templates. One is requisition template, other one is candidate profile template, and other one is candidate application template. Once candidate application applies to a job, then the actual interview process, we call it as talent pipeline process, starts. It will have different statuses, but these statuses are based on the customer or the client's requirement. Whatever he asks, we will configure it. I have provided here 10 steps just for your identification that these levels will be there. So these are not standard one. We can change them basing on the customer's requirement. Okay. So example, forwarded, applied, shortlist, recruiter review, higher level review, interview assessment, salary negotiations, offer approval. Here, offer approval is another XML template using which we will create offer details. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So until now, how many templates we have used? Now, how many templates we have used? XML templates.
I think you said 3, correct?
No. 4. See, first one is requisition template. Second one is candidate profile template. Third one is candidate application template. Fourth one is offer template. Okay.
Got it. 4 templates. Okay.
4 templates.
So we
If
can
onboarding,
hear you.
yes, if onboarding is enabled, RCM to onboarding to EC. If onboarding is not enabled, directly RCM to EC. We will move the candidates. And using integration template, this is another XML template. So total how many templates we have? So total
Now
how
we
many
have,
templates we have?
we'll have 5 now, I think.
Yes, you are right. We have totally 5 templates, XML templates on which the complete recruiting process will happen. Okay. So what are the 5 XML templates? Do you have any idea on XML? Any XML? Any one of you have any idea on XML? Mohit,
I haven't
any idea on
worked on
XML?
it. Yeah, I've seen
Okay.
the how what it looks like. I had a XML editor for a class in university that I took.
Okay. Mohit, Manab, any idea on XML?
Yes, I have worked on that part little bit
Yes.
on
Yes. Kishore, do
XML.
you have any idea? Kishore?
I just seen it a couple of times, but not really like hand coding sort of a thing. I don't know.
Okay, no issues. I will explain you how what are the contents of an XML template and how they look like and how we will create them. No issues. So totally we have 5 XML templates. So what are the XML templates? See here. Once the process is completed, I will explain you, go through the application and start working on it. So before to get into it, I want to provide you the details. So job requisition template, we call it as JRDM template. Okay. And candidate profile template, we call it as CPT. Candidate application template, we call it as CA or CDM. And offer details template and integration with employee central template. These are the 5 templates. We will have a question in certification exam saying that how many templates we will have in RCM. Remember. And now I will open a sample XML template for you before starting the see. Are you able to view the screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Are you able to? Yep. So this is a sample XML template. If you observe, this is a sample XML template. Have just opened to show you how we can learn XML easily, which is related to recruiting module. Okay. So in this XML part, we can divide this XML into 3 parts. One is, let me show you. One is definition of the template. Okay. See here, from row 1 onwards, we are defining the XML template until here. If you observe, the highlighted part in the current screen is nothing but details about the template. If you observe, it is defined in these languages, and these are the template name defined in these languages, and actually this is the XML template name, and here we are having spell check, and this is the document type we are defining, and this is the version we are defining. Okay, until here this is definition of the XML template. What template we are using when it is modified. See, last modified date and time, and what are the languages it is defined we are using. You got my point? Mohit?
Yes, Ravi.
Okay. Manab? Manab?
Yes, Ravi. Yes, Ravi.
You got it? The first part is definition of the XML template. Kishore?
Yes.
Kishore? Okay. And coming to the next part. What is the next part? What we will do in an XML template? Okay. We have defined the XML template. And afterwards, what we will define? We will define the fields. The fields on the XML template. Let me open the application. We will define the fields of the XML template. So, what are the fields? Where they will display on the screen? How they will display? Okay, what kind of field it is? Whether it is mandatory field or not? Whether it is custom field or standard field? What is the field ID, front end name, what is the back end name, and everything we will define in this XML using the field definitions. That is the second part. Just as I showed you, that is the second part. Okay. See, define the fields. So we will define what fields? These fields. See, requisition type, replacement, number of openings, job code, job title. All these we call them as fields in application, and we will define them here. From here onwards, we will define the fields. See here, example, title, internal job title. This is a field, and we are define it here, internal job title. Okay, and it is defined in 3 languages: German language, English language, Dutch language, Netherlands, Dutch. And similarly, external title, and again it is defined in 3 languages. So how we will get the other languages means once we move it into other language, convert using options, we can view those details in that language. I will show you them later, but I'm just now I'm showing you what are the fields, where we will define, how we will define. I will show you later. And the next part is permissions. If I am viewing these fields as editable means I have provided, or the user who have implemented this have provided permissions for this user, right? Mohit?
Ravi, can you repeat that?
Sorry?
Ravi, could you repeat what you just said?
Yes, I am able to view or edit these fields means someone has provided, the user or the implemented person who have implemented this application have provided permissions for this user, right?
Right.
So where we will give permissions? Manab, where we will give permissions? Do you have any idea, Kishore?
Role-based permission.
Yes, but not in like employee central. We will not provide permissions in role-based permissions. We will control the permissions using RBP, but we will provide permissions, field level permissions in XML template only. So that is why I asked this question. Why, where we will provide these permissions? See here, field level permission, field type equal to read. Okay, for which role? J role. In which status? Pre-approved status. So what are the fields? These are the fields. For these fields, for this role, in this status, we are giving read permissions. Okay. So what is this role? What is the status? I will tell you. Just I am showing you the XML part. Like we can define the XML, we can divide the XML into 3 sections for our convenience, where in the first section we will define the XML template. What is the template? What kind of template? When it is modified? What are the languages we are used? Like this. And in the second section we will define the fields. What are the fields we want to display in the front end? We will define those fields. And in the third section we will provide permissions. So these are the 3 sections we will have in a template, XML template. Okay, you got my point?
Yes, Ravi. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
So, unlike onboarding or other modules, there's no you can't assign permissions in the front end. It has to be done in XML. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, no, like field level permissions we can provide to different roles and everything of RCM in XML template, and we will control these permissions using RBP. Okay,
Okay.
these are the field level permissions. We can override using RBP, but field level permissions will in RCM recruiting module will be or should be provided in XML template only.
Okay, understood.
Because okay, I will show you that one also. What will happen while dealing with the RBP providing permissions, and then you will understand. Okay, I will show
Yeah, I
you
think
that one.
then
How we will control.
thank you.
Yes, how we will control. I will show you. So next part. So here, just now we discussed a role. What is a role? How many roles we will have? Do you have any idea? Manab, could you please tell me how many roles we will have in recruiting?
Like recruiter, the hiring leader, the matrix manager.
Yes. Okay. Kishore, do you have any idea?
A recruiting administrator who can access all the fields.
Yes. One role, and any other role?
And there will be a business user role.
Okay.
It depends on how they want to define it.
Okay. Mohit,
Ravi, I think that's very dependent on how big they are, the companies. I think there could be hundreds of roles.
Yes, you are right. All of you told right answer, but one thing here is, basing on the company, the number of roles, basing on the process, the number of roles will be defined, but there are limited roles in recruiting module, limited operators. We will define these roles with operator, call them as operator, and these are limited in RCM. They are limited to 7. More than that, we cannot. Okay. We have only 7 roles, 7 operators in recruiting module. Whatever the role is in the company, role of the person in the company, but in recruiting module, we will have only 7 roles. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. They are, let us take an example. They are hiring manager, recruiter, manager's manager like GM or GM plus, finance manager, recruiting staff, like this. We have only 7. More than that, it is not possible to define. It is limited to 7 only by the success factors team. And after the operators, let me into another word. How many stages we have? Stages, requisition stages. How many requisition stages we will have? I will tell you. One is pre-approved. So a requisition is raised, but it is not at approved. At that time, we will provide permissions and we will call it as pre-approved status. Okay. We will call it as pre-approved status. And another one is, this is pre-approved. Next one is approved status. We will call it as approved status. Once the job requisition is approved and published, or the job marketing is done and it is marketed, we will call it as approved status. And the last one is closed status. Last one is closed status. So when we will call it as closed, once the job requisition is hired and the vacant position is filled, then we will close the job requisition. Then the status is closed. So how many stages we have for a job requisition? How many stages we have for a job requisition? We have 3 stages. One is approved, second one is pre-approved, and third one is closed. Okay. Now, any questions till now?
So far, so good, Ravi.
Friends, Kishore, thank you. Kishore,
Good.
Manav.
So it's clear.
Okay, thank you. Just this is an introduction class, so till now I did not open the application. Just I opened to show you. Now, let's move ahead. After identifying a vacant position, we will create a job requisition, right? We just now we discussed it in the recruiting process. After identifying a vacant position and it is approved to hire, then the hiring manager or the originator will create a job requisition. So how he will create a job requisition? What are the different methods or different ways to create a job requisition? Any idea? I have opened the application. I want to show you types of creating a job requisition. Any idea how to create new requisition? Yes.
I think
any idea?
Prerequisite for a requisition would be a position, right?
Yes, you're right. Any other way? Kishore, Manav, let me tell you. It is again creating of a requisition. We have in 4 methods. Creating of a requisition is, for creating a requisition, we have 4 ways or 4 methods. Let me explain. After going to the recruiting part, home, once you log in into the application, you will be landed into your home page, and after going to the recruiting part, we have create new here. If you observe, we have create new. Just click on it. Then it will ask what kind of requisition you want to create. Whether you want to create a new. So this customer have 3 templates. Let me open one requisition. And here it will ask it will provide or ask 3 methods it will show. See, one is copy an existing requisition, other one is browse from families and roles, and other one is create an requisition template from blank template. So what will happen using these 3? I will show you how it will provide values by default and how we will create a requisition using these methods. Just for today, I will show you the methods to create a job requisition. Okay. So copy an existing requisition means it will ask us what is the existing requisition. Tell me that requisition ID so that I will copy it and I will create for you. Okay. And browse the families and roles means we have different families and roles, and in Employee Central, similarly, we have similar families and roles in recruiting module. Same roles. So how we will create? Just click on the families and roles. It display all the families or the job families and classification that is existing in the company. And for this, we have different roles. And for these roles, we can select like this, and we can see here, this is the job role, first 3, and this is the competency. Select, create, use selected, we can create a job requisition for this role. In this way, we use browse families and roles. And moving to the next one, create new job requisition using a blank template. So directly it will create, we need to provide the details, and it will create a new requisition template. In the name itself, it is a blank template, means no details will be provided by default. Okay. No details will be provided in the requisition by default. We have, if we copy an existing job requisition means all the existing details of a previous job requisition will be provided in the new job requisition. If you create a job requisition using families and roles means all the details of that family and that role will be provided in the job requisition by default. You can ask me one question. What kind of details you will have in a job families and roles? If you are creating a requisition, what kind of details we will get? We will get job code, salary, grade, and cost center, business unit, location. All these details we will get from this. And using create a new job requisition from blank template means no details will be provided. It is a blank template. We need to provide manually all the details. Okay. Any questions in these 3? In these 3 methods, any questions? Just I am explaining you, and tomorrow I will create a job requisition using all the options so that you will know you can view what are the details were exchanged and what are details are not displayed. Any questions in these three methods till now? Mohit,
No, Ravi, so far so good.
Kishore, any questions?
No, we're good.
Manav, do you have any questions?
No, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. And coming to the next method, just I told you we have 4 methods to create a job requisition, and I have showed you only 3. What is the other method? Other method is if the company or the customer is enabled position management, enabled position management in Employee Central, then we can create a requisition using organization structure or the position org chart. We can create a requisition using position org chart. See here. Okay. Create a job requisition so that a requisition will be created by pulling all the details of this position into the job requisition. I will show you. Now I will create a job requisition for this position and I will show you the details populated. How these details will be populated? We will learn. I will show you today, but we will learn it during business rules. See, I'm creating a job requisition here. So as this showed you, we have different templates. So I'm selecting one template and I'm click on create. A job requisition will be created. See, job requisition is successfully created. Now, if you want to create another job requisition, it will not show you because for this position already a job requisition was created. Okay. So where we will view the job requisition details at the bottom, if you see here, job requisition details. If you click on it, you can view the details. This is the job requisition ID. This is the template we used, and this is the job title. What is the status? It is pre-approved. Just now it is created. It is not at approved. Though the vacant position we have got approval to hire, the requisition created was not approved, so it is in pre-approved status. Okay, when it is created on June 3rd, when it is, who is the hiring manager? He is the hiring manager. Okay, and let me show you the details of the job requisition. And now, what is the position details and what are the details populated in the job requisition? Let me open the position details. See here, these are the position details for this position. So this is the position code, this is the job code, this is the job title and job level, employee class, regular or temporary, and pay grade. Okay, and this is the company ID, company name, business unit name. Like this, we have multiple details displayed here, right? And if you observe, after creating a job requisition, all these details will be populated in the requisition. Let me open for you. See, this is the job requisition template and this is the role we have created for the job. We have the job requisition and this is the job requisition ID. Now, let me come to the details. If you observe, what is the job code here? M13, right? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Ravi, I can hear you.
Yeah. See, if you observe, this is M13 job code. Where it is, from where we get this job code? If you go to this, what is the job code of this position? The job code of this position is M13, M13, and the same is displayed here. What is the job title? Logistics Director. If you observe, job title is Logistics Director. What is the company name? RB Distribution Inc. If you observe the company name, RB Distribution Inc. See here, what is the division? Operations 5004. If you observe operations 5004. Similarly, all the details. See the cost center, logistics. Where it is? Cost center, logistics. So this is how the details will be populated in the job requisition. How these details will be populated? Using business rules. When we will create this kind of job requisitions, if position management is enabled in our employee central, for the customer position management is enabled, we can create a job requisition using position org chart, and we can write business rule to populate the data to display in a job requisition by default while creating. Okay. Okay, friends. Do you have any question, Mohit?
Not today, Ravi.
Yep. So, what did you select to populate all this in job in the recruitment portal?
Do you have any question, Kishore?
Yeah. So you were showing the job requisition, right? Compared to
Yes,
position
I'm
option.
sure.
So
Yes.
what did you select from this portal to populate all these fields?
And that's what. To populate these fields, we will write business rules. I will show you the business rule. Let me show you now itself. For you, let me show you now itself. And oh, we will create business rules to get the data, to pull the data from position to a job requisition while creating. Okay. Map requisition fields. See here. If the recruiting parameter, the job requisition equal to 11,002, nothing but this is template ID. This is template ID of this job template, the requisition. This template's ID, that one. Okay. In provisioning, we will have that ID. That is why it is displaying as 11,002. I will show you that one. And see title, value, external title, value, company, value. So like this, we have written a business rule. How we will written, I will show you in during business rules session. So these rules, basing on this rule, the data was populated in this job requisition. Okay. Okay.
Okay. No, I see that based on the requisition ID, it will map with whatever position which is created in the org chart.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and you have different requisition IDs.
Yes.
or templates, requisition, job requisition templates, IDs over there.
Yes.
So when you go to the recruitment portal, when you're trying to create a new requisition from there, instead of creating from org chart,
Yes.
you're selecting an existing requisition number.
Yes.
To pre-populate. So basically, the vacant position is already created. All you're trying to do is save it up in recruitment so that it could be published.
Yes.
So in that part, how did you get into that place to select a specific vacant position?
No, if we can copy an existing requisition, but the position number we can provide. Okay, we can copy an existing requisition, but the position number we can change or we can provide. Basing on it, we will provide the permissions.
Okay, copy existing job requisition. That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yes, you are copying this for this division. See, for this division, for this department, for this location, and everything.
And selecting the
once you create, you will have permissions to verify. See, though these values are populated by default, basing on the same kind of customer's question, though these values are populated by default, we have provided edit permissions for the manager or the recruiter. See, though this is location is by default populated, we can select the other location also.
Okay.
And the division also we can select. Okay. Only the job code. But if we can provide permissions for this job code also to edit. Where we will provide in XML template. We will provide, see the position number is here editable. The position number is editable. We can provide the position number. Though we create using a job requisition using this role or any of this, we can edit the field values, and we can provide whatever the value we need to fill. We need the vacant position. The value of the vacant position we can provide. No issues in that.
And the position number is basically there is an internal and external number, right? So if they have to create it from the site, how do they decide which one is the last number or anything like? Do they have access to the position?
Before at the starting point of the recruiting process, first they will identify a vacant position. So in that place, we will know the position ID. What is the vacant position and what is the ID of the position, using which we can create. So we can provide the same ID wherever we want. We will have those details in the starting process itself.
So basically, where the position is selected, and you can add, you are provided with the editing of the same field values, and you can change the reporting manager or anything like that.
Yes.
Okay.
And everything is based on the customer's requirement.
Okay.
So for this customer, they have asked to provide editable fields. We have provided them. And some customers will ask, no, once we have created a requisition from org chart, it is final. Means we will not provide that editable options there. Though it will pull the values from the position org chart by default. So we cannot edit them. Okay. It's based on the customer requirement. Okay. Any questions? Manav? Okay. So this is how we will write the rules. I will explain you how we will write and how we will pull the data. And I will show you how we will pull the data. This data is populated while creating a job requisition from position org chart, and we need to provide these values in the empty fields and mandatory fields and send it to the next level approval. Send it to Next level, approval. Next, I have a question here for you people. Here it displayed send it to first level approval. To whom we will send, how we will send, how we will manage that particular person. Do you have any idea?
It is defined
Manak?
by the route. Yeah, it is defined in
Yes.
a route map. This requisition is now will send to the who is now the next approval. It's route
Yes.
map will define that.
Yes, you are right. It is defined in the route map. We will define these fields in the route map. So in route map, the name itself explains you. It is a route map, not like a road map. So it drives the job requisition from approver 1 to approver till it approved, to publish. It drives a route map, drives the requisition. Okay, so we discussed about the operators. In this we have operators. See, two operators, one is hiring manager and other one is recruiter. So it will send this requisition to the next level approver. Once it is approved, we will publish it. Today, I have showed you what is a job requisition and how it is created. And I will explain you tomorrow with the XML part, how we will write an XML, how we will provide permissions for that field, how we will create a field, how we will define it, how we will provide permissions, and how we will load it in provisioning. These details we will discuss tomorrow. Okay. Along this, I will show you how to create the field, and if it is a pick list field, how to provide values also. This one I will show you tomorrow. And before closing the session, can we have just a review? What are the topics we discussed today? Any one of you, no issues. Are you able to hear me?
So you can hear you, Ravi.
Yeah. Could you please tell me what are the topics we discussed? Okay. What is the third one? Right? Right?
This looks good.
These are the things we have discussed today. And tomorrow, oh, sorry. data type, field definition ID, mandatory field, and then permissions. 6. Provisioning. Okay. Tomorrow we will discuss these points. And sorry. Okay. Mohit.
Yes, Ravi. Sounds good.
Tomorrow we will discuss these points, and today we discussed on these points, and tomorrow we will discuss on these points. I will show you, and I will show you by creating on immediately on the screen. I will show you how we will create, what is the different data type, what are the different data types, how we will put it as a mandatory field, what is the field definition ID and what is the use, what is the standard fields and mandatory fields, data types, standard fields, custom fields, and how we will provide permissions, and how we will load it into provisioning, and if it is a pick list, how we will do, how we will work. Tomorrow we will discuss on these things, and today we discussed on these things. If you have any questions, please ask me. So just go through the topics discussed today and come up with your questions tomorrow, and we will work. After start the class, we will start the class session once you got clarified on today's questions or the okay. Do you have any questions? Can we stop here?
Yes, sir.
Do
No
you have any
questions.
questions? Yep. Thank you. Manab and Kishore.
Yeah, we good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
We will start tomorrow same time. Okay. I will show you these things. I'm saving it for you so that we can have an idea what are the topics we discussed. Manab, Mohit, Kishore. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ravi.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ravi.
Thank you. Welcome.